January 4, the numismatic press and senior officials at the American Numismatic Association visited the Denver Mint to witness the ceremonial first striking of the 1968 D coinage. The 1968 D Lincoln cent struck on that day, and all of those struck throughout the rest of the year have a distinction of being the very last cents struck from the worn-out dies for several years. The features that had distinguished the Lincoln cent as one of the finest coin portraits in the American series had worn down to the point where Lincoln's beard and hair details were all but lost. A deep brown gives the issue a unique look, as a Mint Day show did its best to get one last year of use out of its tired and worn-out dies on this image. We have 1909S on the left, and 1968D on the right. Note the detail in the hair and beard, the folds in the jacket, the outline of his tie. Also note the spacing between the lettering on Liberty, and In God We Trust, and the raised We. 1968 D cent on the right is Mississippi 67 red condition rarity. In this example, fine detail on Lincoln's hair, beard, and jacket are lost. The tie blends in with his coat. L from Liberty, as the top of In God We Trust bleeds into the rim. On the second image, 1968 D reverse is compared with 1959 Memorial cent reverse, which is on the web. Notes the sharpness of surprise details and the clarity of the steps and the columns on 1959 cent. On the right, we have 1968 D cent that shows obvious warping of some memorial. Steps lack definition and there is blundering of detail on the lower part, as is the case with nearly every Lincoln cent produced 1959 to date. The United States Mint produced coins by hundreds of millions. And unless a coin is a condition rarity or scars, and coveted variety, there is very little numismatic premium to be had with run-off-the-mill example. Many rolls of uncirculated 1968 D Lincoln were saved by collectors and speculators. These alone do not compromise a bulk of uncirculated 1968 D cent that survived. Most survivors come from 1968 United States-made uncirculated sets, which were issued at $2.50 per set. PCGS reports over 1,300 examples graded MS65 red or finer. At PCGS, 95% of set total grades, MS66, or lower, with distribution of that 95% being split nearly evenly between MS65 red and MS66 red. Mississippi 67 red increases dramatically. As in the state of preservation, the 1968 D becomes scarce. PCGS has reported just one at MS6 to 7 plus red. That one Mississippi 67 red plus picture, the bow, brought over $4,600 when it sold at December 2018 at Great Collections Auction. You should also know about 1968 D over D cent, which is highly sought after error variety in high grades. The error is most noticeable on the left side of the mint mark, where underlying D appears slightly displaced from the upper one. This super gem ended up selling for over $4,100 at Great Collections Auction. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.